Louis, it's a heartbreaking end to a run that's something we should be proud of.
Yeah, definitely. It's still a bit raw at the moment. I think the lads done everything we could today. We gave it everything for the first whistle to the last. Scoring 5 goals away from home is not an easy task, but I thought the lads were different class from start to finish, and unfortunately we came up short tonight. It's difficult to take at this moment in time. It's still a bit raw, but it is what it is, and we came up short.
The positivity across the club and the squad was evident from those of us who have been in and around the stadium. There was a real sense of self-belief tonight.
Yep, we felt we could do it. As I said, we went out there and gave it everything, and we managed to cover the draw as well. And unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. That's 10 games unbeaten now, and we gave it everything in the last 10 games. And it is what it is, and it's hard to take at this moment in time, but we need to stay positive and come back next season ready to go again.
We offer respect to Partick Thistle, who had the task of beating the top two, which they've done, admirable in its own right.
Yep.
For us, it was about taking care of our own business, so is that of any reconciliation to yourselves?
It is a wee bit. Obviously, if we had came up short by our own doing, then it'd probably be a little bit harder to take, but we've done our job, we've done as much as we could. And fair play past Partick Thistle, as you said, they've won their last 2 games of the season, so not an easy job to do to beat the top 2, so fair play, they've done it, and all the best to win the playoffs.
A sense that we've just run out of games?
I think so. I think we've just came up short. I think we've another 1 or 2 games that really could have put more pressure on Partick and maybe finished in the playoffs. For me personally, just running out of games for myself as well. I just feel like I'm getting back to my best, getting going again. Probably tonight in the Falkirk game, especially tonight, actually was probably my best performance. Getting back on the score sheet and getting back to my best in the final third. So, difficult to take this end of the season now, but make sure we go away in the off season, rest, recuperate, and stay fit and ready to go next season.
Finally, we get to shout about a Louis Vaughan goal, and then a second comes along.
But unfortunately to get the hat trick actually when I cut inside and took it past 2 or 3 players. But I got it, I didn't get 3. But from a personal point of view, that's 14 consecutive seasons I've scored for the club now. So. Not many people can say they've done that.
Can I ask you a wee bit about character and your kind of team work ethic as well? There's a chance you have in the first half where your expectations would be that you score. The penalty comes along there, and we're wondering about character for a split second, and then we see you grabbing the ball. What's going through your mind? And you never seem to waver.
No, there was no doubt. I'm confident in my ability, and what's the worst that can happen? I miss it. But that was never going through my mind. It wasn't happening. Fair play to Don Easton for letting me take the penalty. So, great teammate for letting me do that.
Great teammate for letting me do that. But there was another penalty, and I was on a hat trick, and he took the ball off me.
I shouted him when he ignored me, and he put the ball on the spot. So, fair play. Let me take the first one, and I wasn't going to try and take the last one away from him. As greedy as I am and want the hat trick, it's a team game. He done me a favour in the first half. So, aye.
Tell me about your teammates that you've worked through this season with.
They've been brilliant. I think the character in the dressing room to where we've came from, and the stuff that we've had to go through this season, they change in the manager so many times, 2 or 3 times. It shows a lot of character that the boys have got in the changing room. Probably the last quarter of the season we were so far away from the playoffs that nobody probably gave us a chance to get there. In the last 10 games speaks for itself. I think that's 10 games unbeaten, and it could have been more. And it is hard to take at this moment in time. We've probably just run out of games, but it speaks for itself. The amount that the boys have put in the past 10 games and done everything we can to get there, and ultimately we've just fell up short.
You get a chance to acknowledge what you've been through. It's a difficult time of the season. The transient nature of football is that lads will move on to new clubs, people will stay and extend contract, and there's always this uncertainty around about this. But will you get some downtime during the summer to get together?
I hope so. We've got the Player of the Year night tomorrow, so we'll get some downtime at that. But I've got a busy summer coming up, and we get married at the end of May, so we'll see how it goes.
The one thing that never wavers, never changes, and can be absolutely depended upon is that support. You've been at the club for so many years that you'll see the growth in the fan base, the growth in the numbers. I mentioned in the manager's interview that 1,500 for a lot of years was your home support in its entirety. And we brought in excess of that here for a Friday night game.
It's brilliant. It's honestly a different class. To bring 1,500 away fans to Hampden Park is amazing. And they backed us throughout the whole game tonight. And we've done everything we could to try and give them an extra couple of games, but it wasn't meant to be. So, as you said, since I came to the club, it's tripled at least. since I've been here. So the fans have been different class all season, and we're gutted ourselves in there that we couldn't give them an extra few games, but it is what it is, and we'll make sure we come back next season ready to go again, and we'll get everything we've got again.
You're coming back next season, the contract's there, the time's there, and we still chase down this century.
Definitely. I'm getting there. I'm closer now, two goals closer, so is it 10 away for 100 goals?
Closer than that, I'll send you it tonight.
Is it? Aye, so it's a personal goal that we've had for a long time, so hopefully we can take that off next season, but you know, as I said, that the boys need to go away, enjoy their summer, and give everything we've got to come back next season ready to go again and try and get this club back to the Premier League.
I'm going to finish off by asking you just to address the supporters. You know how much they cherish seeing you in that jersey. Give them a word.
I appreciate the support that they give us. 1,500 fans away to Hampden tonight is an incredible support. The home support's amazing. The backing that they give us, it's different class, so stick by us. We appreciate the support, and we'll see you next season.
Bring on season 25-26.
Let's go.